Welcome to Social Genius, brought to you by Drunk on Social, where we help you stay ahead of social media trends, share the latest news, and highlight the strategies that are working to help you grow your business. Now let's join our hosts, Tristan and Jeff, in 3, 2, 1.
By now, you certainly know that Instagram is a social media platform that is arguably the most important platform to establish your brand and business as we head into the future. Understanding that growing a following is simply what the world tells you is important, but in actuality is purely vanity with very little results. And that's why we have come to really appreciate and endorse Michelle Berman with the Instagram Power Method, who teaches you how to actually connect with ideal clients and attract them to you without having to sell. Michelle comes from a place of practicing what she preaches, as she has built her business 100% through organic Instagram leads. Everything is rooted in sales psychology and conversation based on tapping into the brains of your ideal client. Vanity metrics are for, well, vanity. Go connect with Michelle today. Check out powermethodmasterclass.com. That's powermethodmasterclass.com, and be prepared to change your business's life.
Social Genius listeners, we have started a new series that we hope you love called Daily Shots. These are bite-sized nuggets of things like social media news or strategies or just things that really excite Tristan and I. And we're now taking those daily shots and combining them to create podcast episodes. Our goal is to keep you updated and informed on the latest news so that you can stay ahead of the content creation curve and remain top of mind to all of your followers. Let us know what you think.
Will TikTok be banned in the United States in the next few months, in the next year? Will it ever be will it ever be banned? Jeff, tell me.
First of all, the thought makes me it gives you that feeling in your stomach that makes me want to vomit.
Why?
And then I realize we've already gone through this. I think there's no way in hell. I do believe that the Facebooks and the Instagrams of the world are behind this.
Okay.
And no, I don't think it'll be banned. But it brings up a great point that we need to strategize and plan accordingly. Because if you go all in on one platform, say TikTok, and the platform just vanishes one day, what do you do? And so that's a great reason to talk about this. And let me ask you. Do you think it will actually go away? You think it'll be banned?
I don't think so, but we've been wrong before, right? On certain things. And the thing is, look, you and I were reading this. This is September 15th, just a few days ago. The latest Senate hearings raises more questions about TikTok's future. We scroll down to this highlighted area. This is specifically by the Wall Street Journal. It says, the Biden administration is ordering a panel that screens foreign investment for national security risk to heighten scrutiny of deals that may give China and other adversaries access to critical technologies, that's the key, or may endanger supply chains and personal data. You know what I hear is they're concerned, like you said, you told me, they're concerned about control. How much control can they actually maintain when a company's not even American or from the United States, right? And that I think is the main concern, right?
Yeah, 100%. And we went through this with the Trump administration, and I think it actually got I think it got close.
It did.
And then all of a sudden they found two American buyers essentially for a portion. Basically, they were going to divide TikTok, and there was going to be an American version of it, and it was going to be controlled by who was it? It was the
Oracle.
big company
Here.
out of Oracle.
Actually,
Yep.
Yeah, right here. It says, for its part, TikTok says that it's still working with U.S. authorities to come up with a solution that'll satisfy all national security concerns. That includes, this is what you're talking about, moving all U.S. user data to Oracle data centers in the U.S. But does that even mean that they maintain control still? Do they have access to other stuff? Or that's the main question.
I don't know that they'll ever have control, but I don't think they can. I don't think. Here's the thing. 2.5 years ago, when this was going down, TikTok wasn't a fraction of what it is today. And I actually think the backlash to losing an app like this would actually be very detrimental for whoever's pushing it and maintains the office of the president of the United States. I actually think, believe it or not, I think social media, as it already has impacted elections, as we think, I think this would have a very detrimental effect on the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, whoever's pushing this through. I think this is a facade. I think it is a power play. I think they'll get what they want, and I think we'll continue on.
Here's the reason you're right. Here's the reason you're right.
Go on.
Look at that. It says 33% of US TikTok users say they regularly get their news on the app. That's up from 22%. You scroll down on this article just a little bit. I'm not even going to read. Well, I will. But first, I want to show you this graph just so you understand it. This graph is the year 2020, 2021, and 2022, 3 years. And then it shows you, well, 2.5 years. It shows you each social platform and where people regularly go to get their news. Every single platform has declined. You see Twitter, less people getting news. Facebook, significantly less people getting news. Reddit, less. YouTube, not too bad actually, right? Still maintained pretty even. Instagram went up a tiny little bit. That's a surprise. And then TikTok shot all the way up. And it's going to continue to grow. That to me is important to pay attention to, because now if they control the news that's being delivered, who's watching it? What's the age group? What is the news and media being delivered? Right, Jeff? I mean, that's a concern to me.
I mean, this is I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but when you actually think about, when anybody else is sitting there thinking to themselves, well, that's just a bunch of idiots, because you should be going to CNBC and CNN, I'd be like, no, that's idiotic because it's clearly biased. And so that's why people are now going to social media for news, because the news channels have become so biased, it's turned everybody off. So I don't know.
Well, some people say, well, it might be a trend, but look what Google thinks. Earlier this summer, a Google exec admitted that TikTok was eating into its core search business. Oh, that's big, man.
Very.
That's very. For Google to be like, wait a second, TikTok's becoming a search engine too? That to me, this is why we need to pay attention to TikTok, right? It's not always going to be where it is now. It's going to continue to grow a little bit, but eventually one day somebody's going to come through, knock it off. But for now, this is where we need to be, right? And people keep on fighting it. It's like, but it's Chinese. I'm like,
it's a clear and present leader. Well, but here's the thing. So let's go back to what I said in the very beginning, which is, this is also why, and I'm a massive proponent of TikTok. It's the greatest platform. It's not the platform necessarily that I lean all the way into. I lean into all of them, but it goes back to what we say, and that is, you should not be creating your content on these platforms. So if you are a TikToker and you love TikTok, you should not be creating your content in TikTok, because if it does go away and gets banned, you lose all of that content. And so this is why there's two things you should be doing. You should be basically duplicating what you're doing on TikTok on Instagram, for example. They give you the Reels platform. And oh, by the way, you should also be putting it over to YouTube on YouTube Shorts. But you should not be creating your content in these apps. You shouldn't be doing it on Instagram. You shouldn't be doing it on YouTube. You should be doing it on your phone, editing it in an editing app, and then you should be uploading it to the various platforms. And that is a big reason why, although I don't think TikTok's going away and I'm not going to run from it, I think you need to think through how you're creating content, because this is very important. This could happen. And this is not just, Tristan, the government banning us. Think about all of the people, like our personal friends, who've gotten hacked on Instagram and lost their account. Like, this is why you can't lean into just one platform. You got to start with one, but then you've got to blossom out into multiple platforms, so you have more than one strategy.
Yeah, I agree, man. There's a question. You may want to clear this one up so that there's a clear understanding, Jeff. Tom, what's up, Tom? How you doing, buddy? TikTok, it says TikTok news objective, question mark. it's controlled by the Chinese, they're going to put a lot of propaganda out there for Americans. Thought on that response?
I think that most of the news that we're actually talking about is being created by American users, and it's not being controlled. And I, for one, I mean, you can actually go down my feed, and for example, and when I talk about news, I mean, I put out a post that went super viral and got thousands of comments about rules of the water. And I'm just going to use that as an example. And I was actually technically wrong in what I said, and I got crucified.
I remember that.
It also made me realize, though, that that's great content because it gets tons of engagement. And then it allowed me to do a follow-up video that also got tens of thousands of views. But that's the point. And trust me, I don't have a direct line to China, and they're not telling me what to post.
But look, to Tom's point, they can, if they wanted to, decide what shows up on whose feed, right?
Yeah.
That's what he's referring to. So, yeah, this is what the United States is concerned about, Tom. So, last thing I want to show you guys, just so that there's clarity as to the amount of people watching the news on social, not just on TikTok, all social. Here it is. It's a report by PEW. It's Pew. You can look it up. Pew found that 31% of U.S. adults report regularly getting their news from Facebook. 31% of U.S. adults. Dude, this just shows how extremely relevant Facebook is in the United States, which is higher than 25% who get their news from YouTube. And then 14% who get it from Twitter, and then 13% who get it from Instagram. In fact, TikTok's fifth place with only 10% of US adults. That is important to understand because now you're looking at, well, damn, yeah, TikTok's on the way up with news, but you shouldn't just give Facebook away, or especially YouTube, right? Or Instagram. It's pretty crazy. So pay attention. And to Jeff's point, which I think is the most important point to all of this, don't put your eggs all in one basket. Make sure that you diversify, because if you don't, and then you are kicked out of TikTok or it's banned or anything like that, you just go back to your phone and be like, oh yeah, I shot them all on my phone. I also have an Instagram, a YouTube, a Twitter, a Facebook, right? Great point, Jeff. Great point, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? You're going to end up finding niches on each one. You're going to end up growing differently on each one. And before you know it, you're going to be like Tristan and I, and your entire business strategy is going to revolve around social. So we don't just say this because we don't live it. And that's what I think that's the biggest point here.
All right.
All right.
All right. One day we're going to get it right. Could this be the killer blow for TikTok? I know the answer that Jeff has. Jeff, you love TikTok, but could this be it? Could this be the thing that sends TikTok the other way? What do you think?
I mean, we just talked about this yesterday with the Biden administration potentially being the killer of TikTok, and now we're going to say the YouTube's going to kill it? Come on. I mean, here's what I think. I think just like everything that's happening and everything's evolving fast, it's going to force TikTok to react. And this is great for us as creators because it's competition and everybody wants to pay us. I freaking love it.
I think it's a great idea. Here's a quick article. It says, YouTube's looking to provide direct monetization for shorts, a big shift in the short form content battle. Here's exactly what it is. As we read a little bit more, you'll get to understand it, which I think is important because some people are posting a ton of YouTube shorts. And we've seen one of our friends who, let me go back to the screen. One of our friends grew over 300,000 subscribers in a month. 300,000 subscribers in 1 month from this plan of YouTube shorts. Here's what New York Times says. YouTube will bring ads to shorts. According to the meeting and two people familiar with this situation, the company plans to pay creators. This is the good part, Jeff, because it's way better than what TikTok pays. 45% of the ad money, right? YouTuber creators have traditionally received 55% of the money from the ads that play before and during the videos. What do you think of that?
I mean, I love it. I mean, how can you not love that? I mean, the fact that they are that they're paying that percentage of ad revenue tells me, I mean, honestly, we should be thanking TikTok because it has eliminated monopoly.
You're so
I mean, it has created competition. It's making everyone better. Uh, I love this, and frankly, I'm not a big YouTuber, and I am a huge short content video creator. So this gives me a chance. So I love it.
Dude, I think dump in as much as you can. Here's the other article titled YouTube Outlines New Monetization Program for Short Creators. So here are some more details. This is directly from YouTube. I think you'll like this one. It says starting in the early 2023, shorts focused creators can apply to the YouTube Partner Program by meeting a threshold of 1,000 subscribers. So we got a little bit to work on for our Drunk on Social channel there. We're almost there. And 10 million shorts viewed over 90 days. That's the current initial criteria, which is pretty big, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? These new partners will enjoy all the benefits our program offers, including the various ways to make money like ads and long form and fan funding. What do you think of that? I think they should open it to way better than 10 million short views in 90 days, but it's a start, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it is basically saying we're not going to reward people that get lucky. Because you could get lucky and get 1 million views, but to get 10 million in 90 days, that's a long time. And a true creator is creating, as Gary Vee says, 3 to 4 videos a day. And so you're doing 3 to 4 videos a day. Let's just say 3 videos a day over 90 days. Do the math. I mean, that's a lot of videos. And so the odds of hitting viral or semi-viral on 10 of them, that's how you get to 10 million. And that's, I think, what they're basically trying to say. You better be legit or you don't have a chance.
Yeah, that's very true. And I think the other part to this is they're getting really serious about shorts. That means they're going to be favoring, the algorithm is going to be favoring shorts. So that gives us the opportunity to dump in these little short videos, a minute or less, in there. So look, you're creating it already for TikTok. You're creating it for Reels. You're creating it for Facebook, maybe. Just don't forget about YouTube. That's the biggest opportunity right now. YouTube still owns Google, or reverse that. Google still owns YouTube, right? So that's the opportunity that a lot of you are missing. And that's why we're doing this, because besides the money part, which is awesome, the algorithm is going to favor your short-term video. Dude, like you, imagine dumping, I don't know which route you want to go on this, Jeff, but do you want to go the Ozarks route with your YouTube channel? Or do you want to go the more Instagram, what you're doing there with a family and business? What are you thinking?
I think you niche down. I think Ozarks is probably my best bet. You know?
I agree. That's where you're going to get to 10 million views in 90 days, dude.
Yeah. Because you'll have a couple of videos go viral, and then, that's kind of the thing, and that's been my biggest mistake. So for anybody who's seeking this, and I just spoke to a group here locally this morning, and I was talking to a bunch of people that aren't doing it. They're not creating. And I said, listen, I'm showing you what I've done, which is this. Narrowed it down. You have to do what I've done for years. Throw shit up against the wall and see what sticks, and then dial it in. But until you get to that point where you've dialed it in, you need to be trying all those content pillars that you just told me about while you're sitting in that room, and or those listening, all that, throw it up against a wall, see what sticks, and what sticks, then go all in.
I agree, man. I agree.
The audience will speak. The audience will speak to you.
We just have to throw enough out there for the audience to be able to identify it. So that's it for today. It's a short one. We usually go about 8 to 10 minutes. We're about 6.5 minutes today, Jeff.
I like it, man. I like it. So those 9 of you that are on, you're welcome.
Everyone else, you suck.
Watch it later.
Or that too. And join us on. Oh shit! Now you do it. Okay.
I tried it.
Okay, go.
All right.
There we go. I sound nothing like Matthew McConaughey, okay, but you do. Did you hear that TikTok is acting like Facebook now?
Facebook or Be Real? Oh, I get what you did there.
Yeah. Can you believe that? I mean, it was eventually going to happen, right?
You know, it's telling. If you and I invented Be Real and we were just sitting back in the old cigar room smoking a cigar, I'm pretty sure we'd be high-fiving right about now.
or worried that TikTok is trying to rip us off. Here, we'll show you what's going on in a quick article. TikTok's Be Real clone app. Yeah, they decided to take the Facebook route and start copying all of their competitors. TikTok now has an app, and it's available in markets outside of the United States. Here's what it is. We'll just read it to you. We'll zoom in here so you can read this with us. It says TikTok. I mean, TikTok might be a good name. You want to rip off TikTok with TikTok? Jeff, TikTok is now the new social platform from TikTok. TikTok now. That's what it's called. So share your most authentic moments with the people who matter the most. What an interesting line that it says that. Share your most authentic moments. And yet TikTok is being the least authentic here by copying Be Real. I thought that was right. Very interesting. TikTok now lets you post a daily video or photo at the exact same time as your friends. You'll receive a random daily notification at the same time as your friends, giving you a 3-minute window to take a 10-second video or real-time photo using both the front and back cameras. And then obviously they're showing you right here what that looks like. And as we scroll down, there's a copy of what it looks like. It's practically a mixture of TikTok with Be Real. And then I want to read this to you, Jeff. It says barely reaching 10,000 users a year ago. Oh, it's Be Real. They're now up to 10 million daily active users. That's crazy, dude.
And that's why TikTok is taking notice, because it continues to outperform TikTok in terms of downloads.
Yeah. On the App Store, I'm not sure on the Google Play Store. What do you think on the Android Store? What that is?
I don't know, but I do know because you and I downloaded it early on. We've talked about this. You've been living under a rock. It's a new app-ish. And I downloaded this app and started using it before my daughters did. And that's a telling sign for me because my daughters are the ones who usually introduce me to these things. So I patted myself on the back for that one.
And hold on. And you're still patting yourself on the back.
Indeed I am. And honestly, it's here's the deal, folks. I mean, you're all going to say the same thing you always say. Snapchat's for the kids. TikTok, it's for the kids. Be Real, it's for the kids. Well, I don't know for sure, but a year or two from now, it might be for everybody. And this is why we pay attention to this stuff. This is why you follow us, because we're going to sniff this stuff out. And frankly, Tristan sniffed out TikTok before it was TikTok and didn't fully sniff it out.
Jumped off of it. I just jumped off.
Yeah. But now I think he's learned, and a lot of you have learned by your resistance to TikTok, and now here we are. And so I don't know if Be Real is going to be relevant or not. TikTok doesn't know it, but they figure, screw it. They're clearly doing something right.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's copy.
Well, look, I'm on the App Store right now, right? And you probably can't see it, but I'm on the App Store, and these are the top charts. Dude, did you see number one is Amazon Prime Video? I'm like, what?
Yeah. You know why? Why? Because the Thursday night football game last night was on Prime.
Oh, no way.
Yes. I went to go turn on the game and I was like, where the hell is it? I can't find it anywhere. And then I go to ESPN app and it's on Amazon Prime. And I'm like, no shit.
Whoa, what a big move, dude. And you know what? Here's a cool thing. You go to Google Trends, everyone. There are Google Trends. So trends.google.com. And I check that every morning. And you know what the majority of the time the trends are on there, Jeff? I'm going to ask you. What are they?
They, as in there's multiple trends?
Yeah, like top 10 usually.
I mean, what in what vein?
Anything in the world. Think of anything in the world.
Well, I mean, I would say the NFL is trending right now.
Sports.
Or is that too broad?
Sports.
Yeah, okay, sports.
Almost every single day without fail, it's either soccer, football, baseball, in some cases UFC, and I'm like,
Probably like NBA. Yeah.
dude, I'm like thinking like, wow, this is what's trending on Google, which makes now total sense with the app. Number 2 app though, Be Real. Number 3 is Widgetable, lock screen widget, cute little animal.
Okay.
Number 4, Top Widgets. Because you know how the new iOS came out and it's allowing for new widgets and the whole changing of the screen. Number 5 is TikTok. It's gone down significantly, dude. Number 6 is Google, 7 is YouTube, 8 is Instagram. There you go.
Interesting.
I'm surprised, but you know, now that we're talking about TikTok, tell me about this because you're the one who told me about this. TikTokers may be getting a more personalized feed as the app tests nearby. What is this? What have you seen?
Well, we've talked about this before, so if you missed it, think about it. If you open up TikTok, you've got following at the top and you've got For You. Those are the 2 types of feeds you can have. And they're talking about and testing a nearby feed. In other words, it's going to be very geographical location driven. And so for those of you that lean into TikTok and lean into very geo-tagged content like I do, and like many others, this could be a huge opportunity because I do believe that a lot of consumers will probably spend a lot of time in that nearby feed because it's relatable, it's local, it's personal.
You also want to check out, hey, what's going on near me, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting because I know that some of the people that are following me have this on because even yesterday's video that I shared with you that was doing pretty well, one of the comments was great idea. We're locals to Los Angeles, right behind Malibu on Topanga, right? And I'm like, what's going on? Right? And I'm like, super local. So, dude, the Ozarks thing, that will blow you up even more. How crazy is that?
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. And then the last thing is, and I haven't found any news on this yet. I was on an interview with Zach Faust earlier. Many of you know him. He's viral on TikTok. He's a great social influencer, real estate influencer. But there is a new option in Instagram now to where you can create a subscription page. And so what it is it's a page kind of within a page. And so now he set up a subscription page. I couldn't find it on mine, so I guess the offering's not there yet. But to where you can charge, he's charging $4.99 a month. It's very, very inexpensive.
Easy.
And basically it's just insider content. And so his mindset, this is a great idea, was I shoot all these videos just like you and I do, Tristan, and we're giving free value and whatnot. But most of them are pretty broad based because we're doing it in a short amount of time. And so he's like, I'm going to go deeper on each topic that I talk about in my videos. And those that want the deeper conversation, the deeper video, got to pay $5 a month. And it's a really awesome idea. So for those of you that are creators, you're influencers, you're leaders, this is going to be a cool little feature to go far deeper. This is actually a great idea. I'm surprised that we put out a video about this before Adam Mosseri did. Come on, Adam.
Hold on, he did. Look, Adam Mosseri did it. I just found it.
Son of a bitch. I spoke too soon.
He said Instagram will also roll out a new subscriber home tab on creators profile, allowing subscribers to filter photos and reels only they can see. So creator subscriptions range from 99 cents to 99, and subscriber profiles gain a purple badge to indicate their support of a creator or influencer.
Which video is this of his?
It's one. Oh, dude, you're gonna have to go back because this is a July 14th. So I'm assuming it was way back. I'll send you the link.
So it's just like they put it out there and it was quiet essentially.
It was. And but dude, that's a good point. Now you and I have to figure out how to do that for Drunk on Social.
Yeah.
You want extra stuff? Here's 99 cents. We'll make it cheap. Jeff will send you a picture of a cheese hat.
It's one of my favorite hats. Kind of fits. It fits the all right.
I'm gonna get it right one time, one of these days.
You know what? So when you said you saw this from Adam, it wasn't on his Instagram page. I haven't seen him put a video out about this.
Let me see here. You do follow him closely, so I have no idea. Maybe he put it on Instagram.
Or maybe I just missed it. I don't know. It's possible.
Yeah. All right, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have an awesome cheese hat day.
You as well.
Thanks.
Thanks for listening to Social Genius, brought to you by Drunk on Social. We are here to help you take your business to new levels through social media. Make sure to subscribe to get updates on new episodes and come join us on our Drunk on Social Facebook page. And as always, make sure you leave us a great review on your favorite podcast app. Feedback and likes are very much appreciated.